Hey guys, welcome to the Lobster's Lair. I got another 2v2 match with you. My ally, I gotta give props to this guy because he was freaking awesome. The King of Sweden. I love how me and him collaborated, and people actually still do talk to you during the match and say, "Hey, what's the plan?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, people still talk." And yeah, so that was fantastic. And yes, Creative Assembly saved it for me this time. Huh, that was great. This is a pretty good match. I do make some sacrifices, but it is all for the good and the entirety of the team. We basically had the mindset that in the beginning of the fight we were going to move up as one, and so that's what we did. He got all of his infantry and his general over here, and he moved up with my army, like, side by side. He had some cavalry over here ready to kind of do a bit of a pounce. I think that was foil, though, because he forgot to properly hide his katana cavalry. Not exactly sure, but he actually does a great job, and basically what happens is I wind up doing my job of killing the generals, which is what I love doing. And here's what was basically running through our heads. We were going to move up, and we were basically going to wait for them at a certain point, and we were just going to wait for them to rush us, and then we'd, like, rush in and cause as much chaos as possible, because they obviously have the ranged advantage. They got 4 units of Boashigaru, 5 together, no, 6 together, so 6 units, that's lots. We've only got 2. Yeah, oh, well, he is Bow Samurai, rank 1 veteran, but you get my point. We're outranked when it comes to ranged. And my team consists of exactly what it was the last 2v2, 3 Lone Sword, 1 Bow Ashigaru, 1 Great Guard, 1 Yari Cavalry. My ally is 1 Katana Samurai, 1 Yari Samurai, 1 Bow Samurai, and obviously Katana Cavalry and Light Cavalry. They're veterans of varying and different masses and whatnot, but 3 Chevron, 2 Chevron, 1 Chevron right there, and then over here they are not veteran at all. Okay, so their army had basically took in formation, and they had merged together, and we're just kind of waiting on them, waiting for them to advance, and they don't do that. So I'm gonna fast forward it a little bit, because I'm like, hey man, I'm getting a little tired of waiting this out. Can we, move along, kind of thing? And we move up right here. Yes, no, Marshall. Please do it. Yes, no. Now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, sweet. We moved up. Sorry for the tiny 10-second wait. But, so we start rushing our men up. And there you can see what my intention is, obviously. My general's there, Bow Ashigaru, etc. And on the flank, I've got my cavalry, but I've noticed he's definitely fortified the right flank with his Yari. So here's what I do. I intend on keeping him as busy as possible. With my Great Guard, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rush up and look like I'm going to kind of head for a split there. But instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the exact opposite. I'm going to move them all the way across the battlefield and straight across my infantry. And it looks like I'm going to crash into them, and that's because that actually is their intention there. But I switch it, and I'm going to crash straight into the enemy team. And over here, while he's kind of worried with me approaching, Bow Ashigaru firing into his army, my Lone Sword is getting close, so he doesn't really have time to think with his Yari Ashigaru over here, and I'm beginning to move my Yari Cavalry up on his flank and get in to kill his general. He tries to move up his Yari Ashigaru to kill my Lone Sword, and that was a stupid move. He gets absolutely foiled. Sadly, he does notice my Yari Cavalry at last moment, and he does get a good charge in, and I notice this, and I frantically try to get him right out of there, but that was a pretty bad attempt at that. And then I kind of keep him there for a bit, which is stupid. Anyway, over here, my Great Guard has been clashing with, so it took out one of their Bow Ashigaru units, or definitely scarred it. And now I've been chopping up some of their Katana Samurai. My Lone Sword have moved up from the Yari Ashigaru, and they are now dealing with Katana Samurai. However, they're going to have trouble in that. But not for long, because my Yari Cavalry has crashed into the enemy general. And look over here. Here comes my Great Guard crashing to help out my ally. And he's going to take out their general as well. As you can see, he is far outranked over here, but he is Yari Samurai versus Yari Ashigaru. And Katanas, I definitely think he's going to win this battle. But as you can see, he's coming in with his cavalry. He does fairly good against his opponent. He kills like 900-something guys. I only killed like 700. But yeah, over here I'm frantically just trying to kill some more guys off with my Yari cavalry as my lone sword have fled from that fight right there, and my Great Guard are kind of just busy chopping up other units of Katana Samurai from my enemy, while I am peppering into the Boa Shigaro that my opponent has left. Again, this little chop up here fails as my lone sword Ashigaru is rendered useless, and I try to get a good charge in with my general as they cannot really hurt me a lot because they are Katana Samurai and they're not exactly Yari units, so my general should be okay for a little bit in that fight. My Great Guard has succeeded, and I am rushing him in to help the fight, and I realize he's got some Yari units there, and I'm like, whoa, screw that. So I run away from that, and I'm basically going to help over here because my general is now going to move to take out his Boa Shigaru units, which have been quite a pain because they've just been peppering into my Boa Shigaru and my general, and so I'm getting rid of those. Moving up with my Great Guard, going to take out this unit of Katana Samurai. We get a nice zoom in of wreckage. Here they come. Destroy them. Oh, that is some sick animations. Okay, I love that. But he's rushing in some Katana Samurai. His Yari Ashigaru kind of stand there like idiots and being peppered into by my friend. And there you go. That is that. As you can see, the generals, once again, can't stress that enough. People really need to protect their generals. It's really stupid. I know I was pretty willy-nilly with my general in that battle, but I mean, like, within reason. I mean, don't like have your general be like attacked by Great Guard and Yari cavalry. Like, get him out of there, man, for God's sakes. Rushed in a unit to help him. You know, retreat, fall back, and then attack later, you know, when your general's A-okay. Anyway, hope you guys like the battle. That's all there is that I have to show you here today in the Lobster's Lair. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm actually probably going to be switching clans to the Naked Fanatics, as they seem much more friendly and kind of funny guys to hang around with. And yeah, I like the clan. So, bye-bye.